Hi everybody, this is Gigi and this will be a monthly tarot reading for my Libra for the month of August 2019. I want you to know that before recording all of my reading, I always meditate and I ask Spirit for guidance, okay? And also if you'd like to book me for a private reading, all my information below the video. And now my Libras, on to your reading. Let's see what we have for the month of August 2019. Okay. Ooh, a lot of changes this month. It seems that it's regarding your profession. You're going to have an offer, okay? But now you know what? You're going to have to act fast, my Libras. Sometimes Libra takes some time to take a decision, and it shows clearly with the Two of Swords in reverse that you have to act fast, okay? Because it's looking at the Eight of Cups, okay? Now, I want you to know that, you know, there's no really issues with your finances. If you have seen issues the last, or I should say the first 6 months of the year, it seems that it's ended, okay? Right now, there is an offer coming towards you in regards, work is very prominent for you this month. I think because the sun is in Leo, you have a lot of, you have also someone in regards to a job offer that is currently around you, okay? So, you know, if you're looking for another opportunity, the best way to go about it this month is definitely to talk to the people around you. Okay, now you go online if you want, do your own research, but it shows that someone has the key at work, someone who loves how you work, or someone around the domain. It may not be at work, it could be a partner, it could be a vendor, depending on your field. But if you just let people know that you're looking for a job or some other opportunities, they will come towards you. Okay, it's kind of difficult sometimes to look for that, especially if you make a decision, you're making a decision, you don't really want to keep it to yourself. But it's not really the time right now to keep it to yourself. It's time to let people know of your intentions, because I see people that want to help you, my Libras, okay? Okay. See, in the past, you have to really communicate. I don't know what happened, maybe the last 30 or 60 days. Communication of your desires, of your needs hasn't been really open to those around you, the people that care about you. Maybe you've been more quiet, but it shows clearly with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups in the future in reverse, that you're gonna have to switch whatever situation, especially if you're having in a situation. It could be related to your house, it could be to any area of life. Of course, this is a general reading, but I see a lot of information in regards to your work. Okay, you have friends at very high level, you know, that could help you. You know, reach out to them. If you know someone, you know, in a different department, or you know someone, maybe if you haven't been present for the last few while, that person's still going to be able to help you, okay? Clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're going to be acting fast. You're going to pick up movement. I feel that probably that's going to happen maybe after the moon in Leo. We have, I think it's a new moon in Leo. Is it? No, it's a full moon. I'm sorry. I think it's a full moon. I'll put it down in the description below. I think it's a full moon in Leo. That's going to definitely speed up a lot of things for you, my Libras. Okay. You're going to have some elevation at work. Okay. Probably because I think you've been doing a lot right now. Maybe, okay, you may have someone or some type of gossip at work in your current place of work. It could be if you're doing business, maybe you have maybe like some type of competition. Okay, but there's competition around you. You're gonna have to, in order to clear that out, there's some movement required, okay? It could be a movement in terms of your location, but I don't really feel it's your location, like where you live. It could be. I think it's mainly in terms of where you put your energy. So essentially at work, or if you have some leisure activities, you might want to change that just to cut the negative energy. And I think some of you might have felt it a little bit, okay? You took a long time to make decision. See my Libras. I hope I said Libras. I don't know. I felt like I said Leo earlier. I hope I said Libras, Libras, Libras. Yes, your friends Leos wants to help you, but with the Seven of Azure here, the Seven of Pentacles, it clearly shows that, you know, you have been taking a long time. There's something, you know what? I feel that in regards to your work, there's some head that's been rolling, I could say. You know, it could have been something you said. Okay. Now, you know, I did say you have to discuss your intentions, but you should know more than never now who you should talk to and who you should not. I know that some of my Libras like to be friendly, but here there's some type of heavy energy here that is around you. Yeah. Clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Someone has been talking about you. Someone who claimed they know you, or someone that you consider family at one point. They have some heavy energy they're bringing around you. Now, I'm not seeing that person or whoever that is having some type of influence, but negative energy is negative energy, okay? And so you might be picking up on it even if you haven't, you know, been, you know, you haven't been impacted by them, but their energy is there. Clarify the Four of Swords. Oh, what is up with you, my Libras? You're kind of down. There's some trust issues. You know, with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Here. This card. I'll show you the card. The deck is the Zombie Tarot. It could be that something you said or something you're not saying. Something about something you said or something someone said, but I feel like it's kind of like maybe something you said at work, because it's a Three of Pentacles, which is about, you know, appreciation of your work and appreciation of your reputation and your skills. You know, maybe you flaunted about something. And the Knight of Swords is in reverse. Maybe you said some truth. You know, maybe you said something. You know, sometimes it's just what it is, right? You said something about, you know, you providing a service, or you about your skills, and or maybe you said something about appreciation you receive at work from someone or higher ups, and that could have just isolated you a little bit, because in the present I see the Devil in reverse, which is good, okay, but it's still a major arcana, so it's kind of like, you know, you're able to avoid some type of you know, at this moment, because it's happening right now, it's in the present, you're able to avoid some unexpected evil eye, I would say. But you just don't know where it's coming from. And you know what, Libras, don't waste time into like trying to search where it's coming from, or, you know, but it's just, yes, it's hitting you really hard with the Four of Wands in reverse. You kind of feel like you know, you kind of feel like you're being used maybe by someone or something, or you know, I don't know who that is. See, sis, that's the thing with the devil energy. You don't know where it's coming from. And see, you're maybe thinking, oh yeah, this is what's happening. This is the person. This is what I said. But the devil energy could be something that happened a long time ago, or something that's just like now it's coming out. Clarify the Five of Rods in reverse. The good news is, in terms of your financial standing, this month you'll see a huge improvement. A huge improvement. Because at the end of the day, you want to go alone. Okay, the Love is in reverse. You feel like this, you could do better by yourself. Maybe before you were like a team person and you're thinking about the team. Now you're looking at the effort, and you know, because I always say we always have to let our work speak for ourselves. So that's something I like to say. You know, I like to let my work speak for myself, right? It's not about me saying I'm this. I'm just going to put my work, right? And then, you know, others will see. So here it could be that, you know, now you want to go alone, or there's some type of like idea where you no longer want to be a part of a team, or you want to distance yourself from a team. And that doesn't necessarily be at work, but then again, every time I see the pentacles, for me, that relates to some amount of, if it's not work, it's business. Maybe you had vendors, you were helping someone else, you're self-employed, and you decide to take someone else under your wing, and now you're like, well, you know what? It's just like my business, my energy changed, the feedback I'm getting from my client is changing. I'm just gonna go alone. I may not be able to help as much, okay? And that could be someone who's younger than you. Okay? The Emperor. Woo, you're getting in the right position. Someone is really, you know what, my Libras? Go to the boss. Don't waste your time with the middle people. And I know some of my Libras like to do things a certain way, but I just believe differently. Sometimes you have to go to the higher person you can, or someone, the person who has the authority. You know, especially if you feel kind of blocked by your immediate environment, who doesn't seem to be supportive. Now, you don't know where the lack of support is coming from. It doesn't necessarily mean there's a lack of support. It could be that now you may not be feeling like wanting to be a team player as you was before. So just the fact that you withdraw from that energy is kind of like, you know, making you feel, or because definitely if you withdraw from a team, you know, energetically, that, you know, you're going to have some type of, you know, or they're going to feel a certain way about it. But the Emperor, the big boss, which could be a woman, right? Even if it's a man, there's someone of authority that actually is going to speed it up as soon as you go, and that's in the future. So I really, you know, once Mercury's retrograde, actually, to be honest with you, once Mercury retrograde, what am I saying? Once Mercury get out of a shadow, which, you know, right now should be around the 14th, but in your case specifically with the Sun in the 11th house, and you have also Venus there, I say just don't wait, because you've been waiting for a long time, okay? It's time for you to knock at the door. And it's not about talking and asking to people, hey. No, it's about, you know, it shows you know who to see, where to go. And that's what you should go towards, that direction, okay? I don't see you like a issue with your finances. Actually, your finances is going to pick up. Clarify the Three of Wands here. But you're feeling weak. You know what, my Libras, if you're having some health issues, I would recommend you go and check your health right now. Okay, if there's some ailment or something you've been tolerating and you're not feeling good about it, I would definitely go see a doctor. Because that's going to slow you down. What's going to slow you down is your health. If it's not physical, it's mental health. Maybe you need to talk to a therapist because you've been going through it. And that's just the fact that you're Libra, you're an air sign. There's a lot of things with the Ace of Swords you'll be keeping to yourself from the past. And it's just like, you're going to have to talk to someone that is just, you know, that is not involved as much in your personal or professional life. You're going to have, I really recommend you either go see yeah, I'm not a doctor, okay? So this is really a general reading. So I would recommend, if you are having issues, health issues, please go see a professional, go seek for help. Okay, the sun is in reverse next to the emperor. See, that is what's going to slow you down, is your self-undoing, is you wanting to do things your own way. I think you want to do a certain things your own way. You're detaching from things, okay? The support is through the emperor, okay, or the empress, someone of authority, okay? And it says it's not recommended that you take your time before you go talk to that person. It could be more than one person, okay? It doesn't have to be one person only. Okay, and the sun, and even in reverse, it's a great energy, you know, but next to the emperor, just so that you may not be in a position right now to really, you know, sometimes we look at ourselves like, oh, you know, I want to wait till I get better until I do that, or I look better, I need to do this, I need to, you know, do that before I put myself. This is not the time to do that. And the emperor is accepting of you as you are, and actually you have proven your work actually is speaking for yourself. So it's not about you, because sometimes Libra like to negotiate and have a conversation. It really is, right now, it's about facts, okay? And it's go around everything in your life. Like when you speak about something, you need to speak about facts, okay? So go with that. Don't go into the whole, you know, let's have a conversation, let's see how I can do this. It really is about you getting, you know, what you need. You have to seek that directly. You can't really go around it. And with the sun in reverse and the page of cups also in reverse, is, you know, I see you being shy about that, doing the things that you need to do. There's something that happens to your confidence, my Libra, that you have to pick up. I'm telling you, go back to the gym. This is the month to start all over again. Because let me tell you, September is going to look really good for you. Absolutely. Especially with Mercury coming soon into, I think Mercury is going to go to Virgo at the end of the month. Go. It's going to be in your 12th house. It's going to be very strong. So the 12th house is, you know, it's a great house if you are, you know, able to enjoy it. And Mercury in the 12th house sometimes could bring some type of ailment. Okay, so, but it's your Mercury in Virgo is very strong in the 12th house, but it really depends on the work that you have done for the last few months. Because, you know, Mercury in Virgo is all about routine, the things that we do, right? It asks you to commit to something. It asks you an effort. You have to put an effort. So you're going to have to do that. And I've seen you doing that. And let's see with the lovers in reverse here, the moon in reverse. You know, here, you know, you're seeing things. You're seeing a lot of things for what it is. A lot. A lot. And I'm not sure what's making you feel distant. You know, I think it's just you changing the energy that is around you, my Libras. 8 of Wands. Let me finish with this. You will change it. That's the last card. There's a quick movement. Pick up the pace by caring for your health and by going to the person who has the key to the door that you're trying to enter. Okay? There is a woman or there's a man powerful that has the key. And that person is not going to let anybody else but you in. So go for it. I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Libras. Let me know how this resonated with you. Until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.